Hello again. Now that you've had a chance to delve into the course materials, I wanted to talk a little about the where and the how. I'm going to be reading here from the script. I hope you'll forgive me. I don't want to forget anything, and I'm not really able to learn the whole thing off by heart. So here we go. How do you get to teach the course in the first place? Here are some ideas for you. Does your local government have an arts office? Or perhaps you have an adult education body in your area. These avenues were where I got my start. Each region and each country will be different, of course, but most places will have a rough equivalent. You can also set up, run and advertise your own courses. This is a bit more time consuming in that you have to do your own marketing and admin, but it does have the advantage of giving you greater flexibility. How about location? Where to actually hold your course? The first thing I would say is get a quiet room. The first ever course I gave was in a library right opposite a children's play area, so as you can imagine, that wasn't ideal at times. The second course I gave was in a different library which had a dedicated reference room, and this was much better. Nothing to interrupt the flow, and students were able to concentrate fully. It also made the group feel more cohesive, and crucially, it gives privacy. As you know, you will be asking students to share what they have written for their exercises. Sometimes deeply personal issues come up that they don't want to share in front of random strangers. And talking of issues, you might want a few tissues for your issues, or Kleenex, as I believe you call them in the States. Libraries are a great potential venue, by the way. Those that run them are often very obliging if you're looking for a location, and quite often enthusiastic and supportive of courses such as yours. Back to the room itself. Try to have it nice and warm, but not so warm that your students pass out. An open window is probably a good idea, as are comfortable chairs. You can even go all out with a candle and fresh flowers on the table if you want, but this is purely optional. So I mentioned Kleenex or tissues earlier, and this brings us to the how. For me, the most important factor in a creative writing course is that participants feel safe. What I mean by that is safe to express themselves without fear of being harshly judged or criticised, because that's the type of experience that can make a potential writer shut down for years, if not for good. Think of your class as a kind of kindergarten for your participants, no matter what age they are. The fledgling writer is a delicate creature, and we all have to start somewhere. Our role is to nurture and encourage, not to step on the green shoots before they have a chance to reach full growth. You may have students at all sorts of levels. Some people will take their writing very seriously, while others will be there for curiosity or for fun. Whatever level they are at, the key is to treat everyone with respect. Let your classroom be a place where no one gets torn down, and remember, it is you that is setting the tone. When you are respectful in the way you involve students in discussions and give feedback, you will generally find that your class members will automatically be respectful to one another. One last thing. At the start of your first class, make sure you stress the importance of confidentiality. Essentially, the rule is that they don't share another person's story without their consent. This has the effect of reassuring people and making them feel all the more safe. So that concludes the course on how to teach a creative writing course. I hope you feel fully equipped and raring to go. If not, feel free to message me with any burning questions. Good luck and happy teaching.